So I became a dad at 25 years old. I'm now 26. My son is 8 months old. And it's been crazy for me and my wife. It's been a world of difference between what we were before and what we are now. So I really just wanted to hop on some Apex, play the wildcard event, and talk about it a little bit. So I'm going to play some Octane. I'm going to do the wildcard event so I don't have to worry about focusing too much on ranked and I can still chat. But it changed our life like in insane ways. And some of it is, I guess, for the better, and some of it's for the worse. But no matter what it is, it's all worth it. And that's what I kind of wanted to try to get across in this video. So if you're in the same situation as me, where you have a wife or a husband, I suppose, and you're thinking about having kids, I just want to kind of talk about my experience with that. So let's figure out where we're going to land first. Probably be quarantine zone, because that's where everybody lands for this game mode. But yeah, I mean, 8 months now, which is crazy, and there's just been different kind of phases of it. So early on, it was a lot because we're worried about every little thing, like, is he eating good, is he sleeping good, is he healthy, is he sick, whatever. And that's kind of wore off a little bit. Like, I think we're a little bit more chill now. But now we get into the fun stuff, like he's starting to crawl around, and a lot of fun stuff can happen with that. I don't really want to use the Audio 45. Oy, oy, oy. I need a different gun. Yeah, he's crawling around, so that's fun. Like, now, that's another thing we gotta think about, is like baby-proofing the house and all that stuff that you don't think about before that. And I didn't realize this goes all the way. It's like, it's fun to think about, but it's also scary, and it's new. It's tiring, because you gotta think about, okay, I can't just leave my son kind of like sitting on the floor for the time being, because he will crawl around and maybe he'll get into things. Like, just the other day, he knocked over our dog's water bowl, right, and all over him. He's dead. But yeah, he pulled the dog's water bowl all over himself, and that was because we weren't paying attention for 2 seconds. I need it. But yeah, through everything that we've done here with our son, like, it's all been hard. And that's like the point. I think that's what a lot of people don't understand, is like, there's no part of it that's easy. Like, this not sleeping through the night, he's kind of started like a sleep regression cycle. So he was sleeping really good, and then like the past week or so, it's been really bad. So hurt. Yeah. We've been sleeping really bad, and like, we've been exhausted. And it's frustrating, like, it sucks, but it's not a bad thing. And I think a lot of people don't maybe understand that don't have kids, or not yet, at least, as my volume goes all whack, through my headset at least. It's hard thing to explain to people, but because, like, they don't have that level of love unlocked. Dang, I don't know, is there people in there? But they haven't unlocked that, I guess, level of love yet, or care. What an unfortunate way to go. We'll pick back up there. But yeah, they haven't unlocked that level of love yet, because it's something brand new that I can't even explain how it feels. It's a type of love that you probably never would have felt before having a kid. And it's just so special to share that with, the person you love most, and your wife or husband or whatever kind of situation you have going on. And to that point, it's definitely brought us closer together as a couple too. So much so that we're already thinking about, baby number 2. And like, the financial aspect, definitely expensive, especially when you have to go on like a special formula or something like that. But I think, you can get a lot of good deals and stuff on Facebook Marketplace for things like, I forget, like the play tables that they sit in, the cribs. We've got all that stuff mainly off Facebook Marketplace. We got his high chair new, but it was on sale, so it was a good deal as well. But it definitely can be expensive, especially up front, like getting all the clothes and all that stuff. Most of that's like a one-time purchase. The diapers and the formula are definitely the most expensive, and of course, hospital bills. So hopefully good insurance there. But like, if you're going into it and that's like your main concern, I guess I understand. I don't necessarily agree with the premise that, because it's like I said, it's worth it. And you know, maybe there's probably a good argument against that in terms of finances, but that's something you kind of got to calculate first of hand or off before going into it. So yeah, I guess it's just me now. But so I'm gonna have to play my life pretty strong here. But yeah, man, that's really all I want to go over. To like, it's just an unreal feeling, and if you're on the fence, like, I think you should highly consider like going for it. It makes your life harder, I will say, but it's so worth it, and you can still have a life. Like, my wife and I still have a life. We do things outside of, you know, just baby, but really our life revolves around him, and I think that's how it should be. I wouldn't have it any other way. As I'm whiffing everything.
Ready, set, go! Charging shields. Come on, come on.
So, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. I'll finish up till I die, which I probably will soon because I'm the only one. But yeah, if you want to see any other topics on this channel about, you know, kids or being married at a relatively young age, let me know, because I'm interested in that kind of thing, because that's my life. But yeah, let's see where we're at. So, 8 squads left. I'm going to take a quick break. My recording got all screwed up and I had to fix that, but I'm back. And let's see if I can survive and somehow get to like top 3 or something. I'm not going that way. And there we go. Well, thanks for watching. Peace.